I know there are some people out there who have been asking, why has all this stuff happened to me? Why have I gone through the things that I'm going through? Or, why does God let these things happen to me? And I'm supposed to be a believer. I'm supposed to love God, but these things still happen. Why does that happen? And I was brought to this verse of scripture today in the book of 1 Peter, in chapter 1, verse 6. It says, "In this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials." Then it goes on to say, "These have come so that your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may be proved genuine and may result in praise." When you go through the things that you go through, God is using those tests to help you understand and know that your faith is real, that your faith is true, that your faith is genuine. You see, when you go through these trials and these tests, and you buckle under the pressure, and you start cursing God, and you start blaspheming and calling God out of his name, and you start losing faith in God and blaming God for your situation, then that shows you where your faith is. You see, God brings these things so that your faith may be tested and proven genuine. I'm reminded of Job. Job went through all kinds of trials. He lost everything he had. He lost his children, he lost his house, his money, his cattle. He lost everything. And even though he lost all of that and his body was stricken, he never once cursed God. He never once blamed God for anything that he went through. And the whole time, he thought it was himself. He said he wished that he had died, but he never once blamed God for it. He knew that God was sovereign. He said, "I came into the world with nothing. I'm going to leave the world with nothing. Blessed be the name of the Lord." So when you're going through those situations, when you want to find somebody to blame, when you want to call someone to to be the blame of something that happened to you, never forget that it's not God who causes evil, but God uses those trials. He makes those trials come so that you can have your faith tested in those situations. So I encourage you, keep the faith. I encourage you, even though you're going through those situations, just know that God is using those things to prove to you that your faith is real, so that you may glorify him and that it may result in praise, glory, and honor to Christ. Stand strong. Keep the faith. God bless you.